I'm pulling this sending unit out. I don't believe that it's functional. And if you trace that crappy wire up, it goes right up to that. So we're gonna see what we can do with items from our parts truck. When you back that out of there, you got some crud around those threads. I like to take a little compressed air and blow that off. There you go. There's the one we're going to be grabbing. Got a 6-point socket. That way we don't round it off. We'll clean her up. Got it cleaned up with a wire brush. Toying with the idea of hitting it with a polishing wheel. You gotta watch your hand. No shield on this one. I'm glad I took the time to do that. A7. Could still use a little more when you zoom in. How about that? I'm gonna try and sneak this one out and sneak the new used one in. Get in there. All right, it's in there. Now we're gonna fire it up and see if we have anything on the gauge. I definitely saw a little movement when I turned the key on. We'll let it run for a bit, see what we get. All right, it is climbing. So I no longer have to use the oil pressure gauge in my nose. And the wire can wait for another day. But this cannot wait. My radiator has a hole in it, among other things. Now attached here, and it has rubbed and created a hole. You're not going to be able to see it. Trust me, it's there. And we are going to find a way to patch that hole. A little JB Weld to the rescue. The leak is right here. Took my pocket knife and shaved that little bit of weld that was hanging out there off. Not focusing for some reason. Anyhow, I had to tape over it because it was blowing out all over the place. So by putting the tape over it and made sure it all went down instead of up. This is my first time using the JB Weld out of the tube. I usually get the small individual tubes. This seems quite a bit runnier than what I'm used to. It's been about 15 minutes and it's just now getting to where I can stack it up a little bit without it just spreading right out. Give it a little more time, let it thicken up some more before I apply it. I took some sandpaper and scruffed that up. It was pretty well polished from where I had been rubbing. This way it'll have a chance to stick. It's been about 25 minutes and several keystones later, and we're finally getting a workable paste. I'm thinking maybe 5 more minutes because we're going on a vertical surface. We can't just have it sliding right off. All right, it's been about 40 minutes and it's definitely getting closer. I think another 10 minutes and we'll probably be golden. All right, we've got it on there. We'll come back to it after it sets up a little more and push that tab back down. Clean my little stick off with a paper towel so it's ready to go for next time. Looking at this sending unit, I'm thinking that I might be able to clean that up with the wire wheel. I'm going to try it. Cleaned up right nice. Got all that corrosion off the top. Just might work again. We'll find out one of these days. They'll never know. This is set up nicely. I'll top it off. See how it goes from there. Probably going to grab a radiator out of one of my parts trucks once I find one that's decent enough to use. Got some issues to address. This truck has a body lift on it, and they just broke the bottom of the shroud off. So I don't know what I'm going to do yet. On the other truck that we put a body lift on, we lowered the radiator, but I'm thinking I may leave this one where it's at and just pull that fan off and use an electric fan. Haven't made up my mind just yet. But that's it.